Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Dawn of War 3, Warhammer 40,000, the third in the series of Warhammer 40k strategy games, real-time strategy games. This is going to be episode 2, mission 2, Destined for Greater Things. The one thing about Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 3, I'm just going to say Dawn of War 3 or DAO 3 from now on. Probably not DAO 3, it sounds like some sort of hardware implement. Dawn of War 3 is that instead of doing a linear campaign with, say, the Blood Ravens, as you used to do in 1 and 2, is that it starts to vary. For us, we're going to be playing as the Orcs now in episode 2, who were actually fighting in the first episode. So, we're going to just dive in and play it. Gorguts ponders how to increase his standing. Stand on a chair. Do we get a cutscene? We're going to wait for a cutscene. The Orcs suddenly, sudden loss at Varlock Keep creates great divisions in the Orc-skin ranks. The brutal war boss, Git Stomper, vents his frustration and leads the Orcs warring against us Varlock's softer outposts. Unbeknownst to Git Stomper, the cunning Gorguts headhunter plots his downfall. Okay. That's going to kill my voice.
Long a battlefield, planet Cyprus was littered with the wreckage of the armies and war machines that had contended there. To most, it was a scarred wasteland. But for the Orcs, it was a rich bounty of valuable scrap. The Orc Gorguts came to Cyprus to avail himself of these riches, and pledged his allegiance to one of the local war bosses. But few believed that he would be satisfied being a servant for very long.
Stop dying, you cowards! Take the Umi fort! Boss Git Stomper was making another mess. I'll have to show him how it's done. Oi, Gorguts, over here!
Gorguts uses grappling claw ability to leap to... Okay. Notice how, by the way, you look at these guys, and they're not doing it now. Before, in the cutscene, they were going to rest position with their guns and then pulling them back up, firing, putting them in rest position. I was like, what? That seems a bit weird. Right, let's use our grappling claw.
Lads, going through that front door is dead. We sneak around the back and open the gates from inside.
Okay, let's go around the back then. One thing I've definitely noticed about Dawn of War 3 is it is really focused and like really focused on these big units. Small units are basically useless. They die very quick. But that's a long warm-up time. That's a very long warm-up time. Oh, let's go. Oh, does it stop shots? Oh, that's pretty cool.
You know this claw ranger? Yeah, it's Gorguts. He always has a plan. Let's follow. Assault the Umi cover with your zombies!
Heavy cover protects units from range fire. Only units with cover counter can... Okay, cool. That's fine. I didn't want to read that anyway. Alright, so basically we can run inside the cover and negate it by hitting them with choppers. That works for me. I never really played Orcs. They're not really my cup of tea. Right. Oh, we capture it, and then once we capture it, we get the cover bonus. They kind of changed how cover works between this and the other Dawn of War games. I know Dawn of War 1 better than 2. But in Dawn of War, like 1, I think in 2 as well, you had a system where you had like these like dips in the map that would be like marshy, and that would give you negative cover, so you'd take more damage, and then you would some way you'd get a bonus because it was good terrain. But you didn't have to go and defend it and make these points that...
See that turret shooter? We can sneak past through those bushes.
Which just happened to be grown on what appears to be some sort of solid rock in a perfect but overgrown rectangle. And no, they're also overgrowing on the metal grid as well. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, they've changed how cover works to make it like these specific points you have to stand in and capture, and then I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I mean, a lot of people have said, you know, how is this a MOBA game? Like, you know, people have said that they've introduced a lot of MOBA elements. I don't understand it. The reason being is that you've got these, look, this is stealth cover. This is cover. You need to capture it to actually get any cover bonus. And then all units have been made very weak compared to the big, like, hero units. That's why it's getting considered more sort of a MOBA game than it was a real-time strategy. You know what? I don't really care. Shoot me. You do barely any damage anyway.
Take control up there! Nothing my grappling claw can't clear!
Sure, okay, so I'll leave all my other units down here and I'll use the grappling claw again. Hello! Let's use the spinny claw. Do 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 do. Spinning my claw round. Spin my claw right round like a power claw, right round, right round.
I'm so fearsome, the Umis open the door for me.
Oh, hello. Hello. We're here. We're here to kill peeps. We got this play. Would orcs really say peeps? They probably wouldn't. Okay, yeah, you should get into combat. You should always try to get into combat. Don't stop and shoot. Loot. Permanently upgrading to Ardboys increases health. Ooh. Boys loot scrap. Permanently upgrading to... What do I have to click? Them? Enemies? I don't know what I have to click to do that. Can I use ability on this target? Well, what target can I use the ability on? I don't know. Oh, I'm really badly hurt. Oh, that's not good. Where's Elf? I need some Elf.
I did it. I took this fort. After I did all the work. And you deserve to work. We wouldn't be in this
mess like, if
it weren't for your plans.
A beer can, like, mesh net to hold the cans together over his face.
You build me a big gun here. One that can blow over Varlock Keep, and I'll call it even. For your forgiveness? Anything for you, boss. Oh, I'll build him a gun, alright? But we're gonna need a proper camp to get that started.
Whoa, we're gonna have to build a proper base.
Capture that resource point.
I'm down for that if we can have a proper base.
Here's where I need you. Build me a
heal
boys'
here?
hut.
Right, boss.
Yes, greatness to build a boys' hut. Now, girls' huts. Orcs are monogender. They don't have a girl or boy gender. They just have them.
Good. Now put a generator down on that point.
Boys' huts. Produce infantry. Yeah, we'll get one set up here. And then we'll build a requisition generator. This will create requisition. There's 3 resources. If you haven't seen my beta video, 3 resources. Well, kind of 4. You've got requisition, which is like supplies, material, whatever. Then you've got power, which is kind of similar in that you can store it and stuff. It doesn't go away or anything, except if you spend it. But, you know, takes a little bit more getting. Like, it's not as readily available. It tends to be used more for vehicles. Then you've got this, elite points. This is used to build more heroes.
Hey, boys, your kit is weak. See that war tower? It's pulled down some fine scrap. Loot that scrap and upgrade yourselves.
Warg Tower. The Warg Tower permanently increases the Orc tech, provides a defensive turret, and generates scrap. So this basically increases the Orc tech level, which allows you to build more stuff. We're going to want one of those at least. Upgrade a squad by looting the scrap. Right, so that's the scrap there. So we'll want you to reinforce to max, and we'll want you to use loot. Loot there. Oh, you need to come up here so you can heal. Can you reinforce? I think you're full.
Plans for Bosket Stomper's big gun. We sniffed out our best bits for it, but the Humies keep it behind their lines.
Well then,
Greedy
let's
Humies.
not take it from them.
Take the fort to get the important bits. Oh, the important bits. Whoa. We need to take those important bits. Clear the fort. Find the bits. Oh, my voice nearly went there. What do we want? More shooters? Have we got many choppers? We've got a couple of upgraded choppers going on. Ardboys. Ardboys are tougher. Passive. Okay, so we've got Ardboys. Right, yeah, and these are Ardboys now. Let's also get ourselves a listening post over here. That'll help defend it. Not that we need it, but we might as well.
What's the job, boss?
Do we have any more scrap? We do. Yeah, so scrap keeps getting dropped in every now and again. There we go. You're upgraded as well. Let's get ourselves another load of shooters because we've got 2 choppers. We need a shooter as well. We should probably be talking about more Warhammer 40k lore. Like, that was the most liked comment in the last video, was just chatting 40k lore. Not really interested in the game, just want to know about the lore. Which is fine. I mean, I was hoping we'd have, like, an Elder mission, because then we could talk about the Elder. The Orcs are pretty simple. Let's be honest. The Orcs are... They shoot stuff. They hit stuff. Apparently someone was saying they may have retconned that Orcs have the whole psychic Gesalt. I would say that I'd be disappointed, but it sounds perfectly in line with what to expect from Games Workshop. They have been retconning a lot of things. Some of them really good storylines. Just because they can. Honestly, they changed around how Necrons work completely. Let's upgrade that to get more stuff. Necrons used to be basically soulless. They didn't really have a concept of what to do. The Catan, these semi-godlike individuals who may have got them into some sort of Faustian bargain. What does Warg do? Increases height by nearby column in a Warg. Increases speed and attack if units in a circle. I assume that's kind of semi-permanent. Like, it doesn't just happen around us. I assume it's for attacking as well, because we're Orcs.
What's the job, boss?
Right, you need to upgrade.
Gather scrap for something nasty.
Anyway, what was it? Yeah, but then they changed the Necrons to be effectively, like, Warhammer Fantasy Tomb Kings. That each, like, leader of each individual tomb of Necrons, I'll explain more about Necrons at some stage. I probably won't, no, not in this game. Basically had a different, like, agenda, and they were technically fighting against the Catan in some sort of way, and it just made them all very another faction, whereas before they were kind of this entity which, while split between the different Catan, well, there are only like a few of them left, I think 3 or 4, and that includes like one in stasis on Mars, which we'll get to. Honestly, it made them kind of boring. It made them another faction. It was like, oh, good. Just what we need. Split the IP. Care about more factions. Sure. Right, are we good now? I think we're probably good to start pushing this. So, I will want all my choppers onto...
Got something I can shoot at now, do ya?
All my shooters on 3. And then we'll put everyone out here. Actually, no, let's get everyone here next to the Warg. We're going to Warg. Ooh, it's like a disco. Wait a minute. They've just been watching Fury Road. This is definitely Fury Road. Okay, let's Warg. That is 100% Fury Road right there. It's just Mad Max. Like, the riff was like Mad Max, the speaks and stuff felt Mad Maxy.
Me claw is a trick for that. Stand behind me, lads! Trust your boss to find the best time. I'm good. Who says it? I go.
Right. Come on. Defend them, defend them, defend them from fire. We're losing all our units here. My micro is terrible, and this is now a MOBA game, so... Come on. Oh wait, was it that simple? I thought it'd be like a properly defended area. Oh, okay. They got no more units for me. Oh, hello. We're going to use our claw to get over there once our units arrive. There we go. Claw time. What the hell? What the hell? That was bull. Oh god, there's actually a lot of fire over here. Yeah, we might die. Attack move to here. Right, let's grab some healing. You know what? Let's just back up. Back up, back up, back up. This is not going to work. Not going to work. We need to build more units. We need more shooters. And more choppers. Let's start the spinning with the claw. And then back away. Because you're immune to enemy fire because for some reason the claw stops everything. Worship the claw! We'll also need existing units to come down here to get reinforced. Whoa, it's mod upgrade. Yes, yes, let us get more shooting. I agree. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Just need to spend the money for the reinforce now. Oh, and yeah, you need to upgrade as well. But there is no loot to upgrade on. Okay, I'm sure that we'll get loot in a minute. Meanwhile, is there anything more to say about orcs? Really isn't that much. I mean, obviously the one everyone knows is, you know, the guy who attacked Armageddon. But quite frankly, it's been a bit overdone. I mean, what was that? That was the War for Armageddon was probably the big first campaign that Games Workshop ever did that involved people. Like, effectively what they did, those of you who don't know, or you need to come down here and heal up as well. Those of you who don't know, Games Workshop used to run, still sort of runs, effectively crowdsourced campaigns where people decide how a campaign will go by fighting battles, logging their battles, telling Games Workshop about the battles. They then tally up some stats and stuff, and then, in theory, tally up some stats. And then they say, you know, it looks like Chaos have won, or Orcs have won, or whoever has won, and then they change the law slightly accordingly. And that was the theory. It's never really worked out like that. Like, the War for Armageddon ended up as, effectively, a big-ass stalemate where Orcs lost. And I'm pretty sure that it was, stats-wise, the Orcs lost massively. But they decided it was a big-ass stalemate where the Orcs lost. Enables reinforcement. Yes, that's fine. Let's get an extra unit of boys then before we leave. Now, this, of course, didn't go all too well, because they did the 13th Black Crusade of Chaos, which, of course, Chaos haven't really mentioned it so far, but effectively there are Chaos Gods. They're basically like super demons that live in the Warp being the realm that you traverse to get fast and light travel. That's fun. I was going to talk about them when the Elder came in, but we've had no Elder missions, so whatever. Maybe we'll do one more episode and we'll talk about the Elder if it's an Elder mission. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Like, honestly, the Orcs are probably the boring ones to talk about. They're fairly simple. I'm sure there are some Orc players out there who are like, ah, the Orcs are the best. And it's like, well, maybe. It's not a specialty. Anyway, where were we? We're talking about Orcs for some reason, and Chaos Gods, and then I was talking about something. I can't remember what we're talking about. I'm sorry. It's one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, the 13th Black Crusade. So the 13th Black Crusade was effectively the same thing. Chaos comes along, all the different armies fight, they tally up how it's going, and then, you know, they make a decision. However, everyone got trashed apart from the Imperials. The Imperials did amazingly. So we're talking like Space Marines, Sister Battle, Imperial Guard, mostly Space Marines, because most people play Space Marines, and to an extent Imperial Guard, did really, really, really well. Hey, they absolutely trashed Space Marines, like Chaos Space Marines, like 10-1 or something. It was stupid. But Games Workshop didn't want that to be the case. So Games Workshop said, oh, well, it's a stalemate. And everybody went, you what, mate? No, that's not what happened. Wait, that counts as my other ability? That was a bit useless, wasn't it?
Just regular little beauties. Got something in mind, boss?
And that kind of made everyone a little bit peeved. Because it had been billed, and was going to be... What did that reset? Oh, I'd capture it from them, maybe. As a big fan-driven thing. But it became obvious Games Workshop had an agenda that they wanted to... I know when you say someone has an agenda, it normally comes with like all these terrible connotations. But they wanted it to go some way. And it didn't go that way, and so they made it go the other way. They just wrote, oh well, it's a stalemate. Nobody really wins. It's a bit like, what was the point then? Like, this got billed as a big fan-driven event, and in the end it was not really fan-driven at all, was it? A lot of people get peeved at Games Workshop. I think that's during the 4th edition of the tabletop. We're on like 7th edition now for Warhammer 40k. I stopped playing about 4th edition. My main playtime was 3rd edition and then a bit into 4th. I saw a little bit of 5th, but never really played it. Clear the next thought. Okay, well, we'll get ourselves some points and we'll spend those points because why wouldn't we? If Spinning Claw lasts its full duration, Gorguts fires celebratory rockets, increasing speed, damage, and heals. Oh, okay. Nice. Let's get ourselves, yeah, one of each. New down here, Gretchen. Build a listening post. Oh, yes, we want listening post. This is a good idea. I mean, at least it wasn't bad as the, oh god, was it the Warhammer Fantasy, like, battle versus Chaos, where Chaos came down from the north and fought their way into the Empire. And they got trashed in every single encounter, but they didn't want it to happen, so they ended up having this horribly scripted event where the, like, Lord Champion of Chaos, Archon, gets, like, headbutted by an orc, and then the orc walks off, and Archon just gets to go back home as a failure, but nothing has happened. I mean, a similar thing happened with Warhammer 40k for the Black Crusade, in that Abaddon has lost so many times in canon, and yet the Chaos Gods keep him around. Normally the Chaos Gods are very, very vindictive, and they will be like, oh, you failed, yeah, you get turned into a spawn, or you get destroyed, or I will turn you into a flesh toy for my amusement while I torture you, or something like that. But Abaddon has lost so many times, his name has almost become a joke. In fact, to some people it depends on, you know, where you are in the fandom. It is a joke. Abaddon has been around for 10,000 years, since the founding of the Space Marines. He was like Horus, arch-heretic Horus. He was his right-hand man, effectively. But he has failed so completely and repeatedly, but they keep him around for a... You know, the Chaos are meant to be like everything terrible. They're meant to be super bad. They're meant to be the big bads. And yet they keep him around, and it is just a... It's just funny at this stage. It's like, really? Is he... You know... Alright, let's do Spinning Claw. And we'll try and keep it up for the full duration. And that way we can get a heal around in a aura. I could use the grappling cord to go up there, but I want to use this for the aura of heals. There we go, there's the warg. Right, destroy that, then murder these, and we'll use a claw as well. I'm trying to only grab some of them, but I'm afraid I'm grabbing like too many because they overlap. There we go. Take that, Yumis. Is this like supplies or something? Yeah, I think it's supplies. We'll grab this then, since that's a requisition point. What's this? Dirty fighting. Crush point with a claw causes damage, reduces damage output in a circle. I mean, I assume we cause damage because it's a passive ability. Well, we should be causing damage, but reduces damage, that'll do. I also want a Gretchen to come over here and build a visiting post. Right, onwards! Right, let's do this. Nice and slow, got to stay with the big spinning claw of death. Make sure you get the front. But we want you close enough that we can get the area effect heal when it fails. There we go. That's what I like to see. Wait, it lasted the full duration, right? Why don't we get the heal? I'm sad. Ooh, we can loot? Oh! Yeah, we need to loot to do that. Okay, let's quickly go back and loot this. I want to find out about that. Yeah, but since the Black Crusade, Games Workshop kind of stepped away from the whole, yeah, okay, your decisions affect campaigns. They've kind of made it known that they don't care about that they want it to be pre-scripted. Which is fair enough. Like, I'm not saying that I don't like pre-scripted, like, events and stuff, or post-script events, but I don't like having an event where you bill it one way, and then you're like, I didn't like the outcome. It just grates against me as a GM in role-playing games. If you say to your players, yeah, your actions can affect the world, and then you force them down another road, that is actually so painful putting it like that to me. Actually, that is so painful. That hurts me as a games master to say that. That is bad. That is not good. That makes me very, very annoyed. Let's move it here. Oh, they are very splattered. They are very splattered. You don't look splattered so much as like you left your armor on the battlefield. You look splattered. Right, let's move you up.
What's the job, boss?
I think I have to do one more episode. I just hope it's an Eldar mission, so that I can talk about Eldar and Chaos and stuff. How do I get over there? Oh, go all the way around. It really is a MOBA map. So linear. It might again be that, you know, this is the first couple of missions or whatever. And the first couple of missions are going to be like this. You know, it's teaching you how to RTS. Or it could be that the campaign design is very, very linear, which I complain about in Halo Wars 2. Personally, I don't like that. It doesn't feel like a strategy game if I can't determine the strategy. I think the important thing about a strategy game for me is that I can choose how to play the strategy. If you're making it so that only one tactic or route is valid, it feels a little bit like you're missing something there to me. Okay, at least you went through this time. Attack move to here. Come on, come on. Come down here and attack him. I don't care about cover. Hello. You know what? We use the spinning claw. We need to make sure everyone moves up. There we go. Just get inside the heal sphere. There we go.
Commence the invasion. Secure this territory for the Sword Wind.
Oh, hello.
Eldar? What those skinny alien dicks doing here?
They're fighting right next to the piss we need.
So these are Eldar. They are basically space elves.
No! They broke the bits!
Oh.
There's more just like it, but the humans keep it on the other side of the fort.
Well, of course they do.
That's great! More fighting! Maybe we'll even get to stomp some Eldar on the way!
Okay, let's clear the enemy of Yeah, the area of enemies. I'm just going to use an attack move. Just tell them to go for it. I've got a decent horde at this stage. I might even build a few more.
To kill you too, Orc. All obstacles to our destiny must die.
Now, these are Dire Avengers. They're basically shooty. They're good. And oh, these are Howling Banshees. They are stabby, stabby, stabby. Oh, we really are splatting those. That poor Dire Avenger. Hello. Right, let's murder you. I haven't got my stabby stabbies left, so we need more stabby stabbies. Hello, let's get more choppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? Orcs do just run around in a horde most of the time anyway. Yeah, you need to die. Thank you. Right, over here. Luckily, we've got a door here that stops us bringing reinforcements. That's annoying. Where did this come from? Okay. Right, you. Loot some scrap. We're just gonna get the upgrades. We need more loot. Give me more scrap, please. Why is my camera suddenly slowed down? Oh, there we go. Apparently if I zoom in a little bit, my camera... No, my camera's... That was weird. That was very weird. Do you got more scrap? We got some scrap over here? No. We got some scrap over here? No. We've got no scrap. Destroy gate-controlled open shortcut. I'm down with that. Let's go open a shortcut. And then we can come up here.
These boys are drooling for a fight.
What is it, boss?
Yeah. Now as we got more loots, we can get some hard boys.
What? I wasn't doing nothing.
We got any more loot? No, it's just those two. It's the wild stations. We should have built more of them.
I'll show him a trick or two.
That is a tough console. Look how many people it takes to kill that console.
We got shooter boys ready to get shooting. Me? Really?
We've got shooter boys. Let's build some warg towers.
Bill, you said, can do.
And that would give us like the max warg, because we'd have 5, so we'd have the full tech level. Right, give us a little bit more, and then we'll go.
Do you need me for something?
Right. Upgrade. Upgrade.
Let's get more shooting!
Let's do the warg. Yeah, no, that is 100% Mad Max Fury Road right there. Like, I never really imagined orcs as electric guitar people. To be quite frank with you. And I don't know, like I can imagine the colorful fireworks, you know? I can get that, right? They're orcs. They're like, "Oh, it's a pretty color." Oh, I like the pretty colors. But I'd imagine they'd be more like into like just explosions, right? You just fire up a rocket, like a big oily black smog cloud comes out with the big explosion, the fireball. I wouldn't really imagine them as being into just fireworks. It doesn't feel as orky to me. Somehow it's like, "Oh, look at the pretty colors, boys." I imagine they go, "Oh, look at that explosion. Oh, that was good." Not like, "Oh, look at the pretty colors." I mean, it doesn't feel as orky. I don't know if that's just me or... Like, I can still imagine it being an orc thing, though. It just doesn't feel like what I'd expect from orcs. Certainly, I don't think the electric guitar is an orc thing. They're much more percussion. Might as well wag this as well. Da 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 da. Just gonna ruin the audio by just having them all at once. Okay, let's do this. Move the horde. Also, I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. Like, I'd like to be able to see the action. Like, in Dawn of War 1, you could really zoom in and you could see this, like, individual chain blows, and then they had small little kill scenes. Like, when you managed to have one unit kill another unit, like individual models, there would be like a little, like, as they parried the chainsaw, and then... I can't really get that view here. And I can't really click off them either. There we go, I have to click off like that. I can't just left click around to get rid of the selection, because I want to get rid of that highlight, because the highlight's kind of obvious. I was hoping for a cinematic, but it does, yeah, as I said before, it does feel like they've mobilized it, because individual units see how quick they die compared to my main unit. Right, let's attack move here. You're joking. Attack move just means we walk straight up to the... Well, why am I doing that? What the hell was that for? Let's just grab some loot. So I've got to walk all the way around. That was open a shortcut to the base to go back to base, not to actually... There was no technical benefit there whatsoever. Okay. Let's walk all the way around. Might as well upgrade for more resources. Now this one I think is only a supply. It's only a resource. It doesn't actually have any power. So we're not getting any power out of that one, sadly.
I've got a plan for you too.
That's a lot of model clipping there. It's very hard to do in a strategy game though. We've got units like this. They do tend to all get crushed into the same area. But look, look at Orc Horde. I want to zoom in and look at the Orc Horde, but I can't zoom in anymore. I'm sure that'll be one of the few things that people come up with, like a config twig that's probably been like done already. Twig, tweak. Someone's probably made it already. Like you just, oh, you change these config variables, and then suddenly you can actually see all your units in lovely, glorious detail.
Upgrading. Starting upgrade.
Right, murder time. I could do this like more subtly, and I'd put my warboss at the front, and then my warboss would use his spinny thing, and it would defend everyone. Oh, hello.
It's fun times when the pointy heads mean business.
Come on, use the spinny thing for God's sake. I told you to. It's that damn cooldown time. That was a one of the elder grav tanks. They're quite impressive. For, you know, pointy heads. Oh, I'm not allowed to go up here. That's a bit... Obviously, they're keeping that for later in the level. You just happen to not be able to go that way. There's our heal. Alright, let's go this way. Everyone else can go that way. There we go. Look how quickly the unit health goes down compared to the big dude, though. I still can't get over that. It's all about these elite units now. Well, that was terrible. That was utterly... I definitely clicked there. Loot.
Let's get building grots. We're done, Moscow guts. What boss get Stomper's big guns ready.
About time. The Eldar are back circling to give us another go. I want to see this gun in action. Let's test it on the pointy ends.
Right, boss.
Where?
Protect the gun while we charge her up.
Oh, I can't control the gun. That makes me sad. Why did we build it here? Why would we build it here? We're orcs, I guess. Bring the big gun back to base. Oh, we're meant to be moving it? Oh, it's charging up. Oh, how do we move it back to base? I can't control it, can I?
Fight with the enemy, just west of your position.
Okay. How do we... I guess we have to just wait for its power level to increase? Okay, Spinny Claw. They're using their damn, like, plasma grenades to blow us around and, you know, get us knocked back. There we go. Damn it. Right, and move up. We're gonna get in the heal field.
Guns is charged up. Would you do the honors, boss? Just hit the button.
Oh, no, no, no! They're coming this way! They're coming this way! Activate the big gun!
Weapon on. You get some gits. Ain't it great, boss? It insults them to make them too sad to fight.
Oh, yeah. Except they're still fighting!
Don't worry, boss. We're still charging the other weapons.
You protect that gun! I've got big plans for it!
Oh dear. You literally put a loudspeaker that told them that they suck.
I'll find us a
That was your cunning... That is a very Gretchen thing to do. Gretchens are weird. They're kind of a parasympathetic, like, sub-race of orcs. Right, murder more of you. You just rebuilt that portal. I went to all the effort of killing it, and you just rebuilt it. Cool. There's no strategy to that one. Sure.
It's charged. Hit the button, boss.
Okay, what are you gonna do this time? Lights, fireworks, fireworks.
Those pop guns are useless. Let's just stick to the main cannon.
Damn Dire Avengers. Come here. I'm gonna try and use my claw. It might not work because it sucks. Also, why are you not charging people? Can I just tell you to charge people? I can't. Like, you are currently in melee stance, but you're choosing to shoot rather than charge. I kind of want you just to charge ahead and just hit everything. That's fine. You can carry on like that. We should probably grab you and tell you to upgrade with the loot. Upgrade with the loot. Upgrade with the loot. I will hit the button in a second. Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Just west of your position.
Okay, fire the cannon. Ooh, hello.
Well, let's go kick. That gives me an idea. We could get the gun back to camp by firing it.
Dude, that's been the mission objective all along.
You are stupid.
That's been the mission objective all along. I mean, it was funny, but it would have been funnier if you hadn't put that as the damn mission objective. Right, you need to go heal. Okay, go heal up more. Yoink. We're good. What else do we need? More units. Why not? We can just keep building. Orcs. We've got a ridiculous population cap. Actually hit them. Come on. Don't run away. Actually hit the damn things. Come on. There we go.
These boys are drooling for a fight.
Oh, it's gonna take so long to charge. Come on. If I'd known this, I wouldn't have dilly-dallied so I could talk about Warhammer 40k lore. I'd have mainlined it straight to the base.
We got sewer boys waiting to get shooting.
Damn grab tank flew away. Stupid grab tank.
New mother boys is here.
Okay, we're gonna need to get over here. Hello. Jumpy, jumpy time. Spinny, spinny time. Okay, we need more stabby stabbies. Come on, give me choppers.
Rounding up the new mother boys.
I almost wish I could automate this whole upgrade process, though. It's kind of tedious. Where's the Gretchens? Let's move the Gretchens away. They're just in the way when I grab my units.
Small fight with the enemy. Just rest of your position.
Right.
New mother boys is here.
You know this gets
Right, they're hidden because they're in the stealth field. There we go. Murder them. So yeah, it turns out that a grate with a little bit of like smoke coming out of it acts as a stealth area as well. So any units in there will get instant stealth. I'm going to get the shooty dudes and I'm going to put them in cover up here. Not that that'll be a massive bonus, but at least to do with something. Like, ooh, let's get the upgrade again.
Oi! That's my loot! I'll make a trick out of that!
Dear God, this gun takes a long time to load. Okay, let's just walk forwards and do an attack move. Not particularly good at it, but at least my shooters will shoot. The stabby dudes run forward and they hit one person and then get murdered. We're at ranged. You know what? Just sit there as a nice distraction. Oh, you're actually going to shoot someone. Excellent. Oh, now you stopped. We're outranged by them, which is why we're not shooting back. Would you kindly die? Thank you. Right, murder that Wraithgate. By the look of it, since it's what green and white, green and beige, it's probably Beelcan.
It's charged. Hit the button, boss.
Oh, I'm definitely going to hit the button. Just got to do one more jump. Okay. Meanwhile, down here, get a few more choppers. Whoa. Let's get them choppers. Upgrade to our boys. Hello. I see you there. Oh, it's a jet bike. It's one of the big jet bikes. It's got like a big weapon on the back. I can't remember what it's called. Star Lance? Star Cannon? Star Cannon. It's got the Lance property, I think. Lance property means it's like incredibly good at going through armor. I think it counts as like a 10 strength on armor. Something. Oh, don't land on me! Don't land on... Okay, just fly. You were very small when you hit the ground. Oh, Howling Banshees. Hello. Now, these are all Aspect Warriors. Dire Avengers, Howling Banshees. Aspect Warriors are basically people who have trained in an aspect of Kayla Misha Kane, the War God, I think. So they all, like, focus on an aspect of war. Dire Avengers just do shooting with rifles. That's what they do. That's why they're bread and butter and more common. These over here are Dark Reapers. They're the heavy weapons troopers. Let's spin the claw. Spin my claw, rat. Oh, not. Have I stopped spinning my claw? I stopped spinning my claw. Apparently, if I get shot during the wind-up, it stops or something. That's really weird. I have no idea what's going on there. Maybe it's the shooting during the wind-up. Could just be a bug. Come on. Let's upgrade.
Big fight with the enemy. Just west of your position.
You know what? The orcs deserve to die. They deserve to die. They'll be happy for it anyway. They like fighting. You've got enough health to survive. That's fine. You're fresh to the fight. You need to prove yourself. Come down here and get murdered. We're gonna run in. We're gonna stomp some pointies. There we go. Why are you shooting? You're all meant to be melee. There we go. Close in. Get some stabbing going on.
Hit the button, boss.
Boop. That was my tower. Oh, I like that. That was my favorite tower.
The Eldar are legging it! And the gun works good! Too good if you ask me. Gretchen, before we hand this off to Git Stomper, I need you to make some modifications.
Okay.
Squig with a rocket on its back runs past. Destined for greater things. We've got this. There we go. Wag indeed. Dear God, that gun took a long time to warm up. And...
Bit of bother to get her back to your camp, but here you go. A big gun for Big Boss Git Stomper. It'll blow away Vorlock Keep easy.
Oh, I misjudged you, Gorguts. That gun will really help me out. I ain't gonna use it on the keep just yet, though. You see, I got Eldar raiding me camp, trying to kill me.
Oh, Eldar? You don't say.
Yeah. I don't know why they're invading this world, but Git Stomper will give them the fight they're looking for. I'm gonna knock them dead with this gun.
Well, you give them a good duffing for me, Git Stomper.
I will. Take care, Gorguts.
Stupid Git. Doesn't even know what the Eldar are here for. But I do. Same thing I came for. The whole reason I came to this mud ball and joined this pack of fools in the first place.
You're not going to elaborate on that? No? No? Okay. Fair enough. You are unusually deceitful and cunning and political for an orc. Go get some mission oh, it's a very, very slow fade in. Come on. Tell me all about it. I do have to continue. Oh, okay. Didn't say any... Oh, I've got to click unlock? Sure. Cool. What is the next mission? No, I don't want to go to the next mission! I just wanted to see the next mission. I didn't want to... I hate it when things do this. The next mission is as Eldar, though, so I can confirm that. I will not be diving into the mission right now. We'll save that for another episode, and then we can talk about Chaos, and we can talk about Eldar, and that is more of the cool background lore. Unfortunately, Orcs didn't really have a lot. I mean, I could have talked about how they were genetically modified and basically created by the old ones, and the old ones created them to fight the Necrons, effectively, the Nenkontia. And that they were effectively meant to be a race that they created along with the Eldar to fight them. But that might have been retconned to an extent. They probably haven't retconned that bit yet, since it's related to the Necrons. That's probably the bit I missed out that I probably could have mentioned. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have a real bearing on Warhammer lore at the moment, past a bit of the Necrons, because they're the only real race staying around from that time unchanged. Eldar have massively changed since that time. Orcs, I guess Orcs haven't really changed massively. They're now just feral and fighty, as opposed to a directed weapon, but, eh. The old ones, of course, being super psychically powerful. And they made the warp bad, because they had a fight, and they were superly psychically powerful, and they kind of created emotions that went into the warp, and then created demons. So, yes, they created the Chaos Gods and stuff. Bad old ones. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium. If you like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. Let me know down below what you're thinking of Dawn of War so far, and your opinions on it. Like, I certainly raised a lot of things that I think are issues with it this episode. I still haven't got particularly far in the campaign, so I might not be able to judge particularly, don't worry. But it's just my thoughts as we go along. I mean, then again, Orcs aren't really my playstyle, so there's that. Let me know what you're thinking. The episode yesterday, I was trying to take a read what people thought on like the views and stuff and see if people wanted to see more. The views seemed to say yes. Sorry, the comments seemed to say yes. The views were trash, but the views were trash maybe because YouTube screwed up. I don't know if it was a YouTube bug yesterday. There seems to be people reporting that. So definitely let me know down below if you want to see more. And if you do, I'll maybe do at least one more episode on the Eldar, depending on how it goes. And we can talk about Eldar in it. Yeah. Beware false prophets. Not prophets as in people with, like, visions, but prophets as in money. Really? Do you really mean that? I mean, the Elder are very much about visions, not money. In fact, I'm not even really sure if they really have money. Do you really mean prophets, or is that a mistake? I wonder. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium. Until next time, like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you think, and stay shiny.